What's going on, YouTube gang? Brutuu here, bringing you another video for Diablo 2 Resurrected. Today we're going to be talking about the HORADRIC cube, a few cube recipes that you can use to socket your gear, upgrade charms, upgrade gems, re-roll grand charms, re-roll blue pieces of gear in general, things like that. If you like the video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, get notified whenever I go live and post new videos. As always, the live streams are 5 p.m. Eastern during the week, and then random live streams on the weekends. Let's get into it. First things first, where do you find the HORADRIC cube? If you're going through the game, normally people just find it in Act 2, just doing the quests. So the first thing that you're going to be worried about in your cube, the thing that you're going to be using the most of your cube for, is upgrading gems. If you have 3 gems of the same color and same quality, put those gems inside your cube, hit the transmute, it'll upgrade it to the higher quality of that gem. What that means is you can work your way up to perfect gems, or up to the gems that you're going to be using to re-roll your runes. What I mean by re-rolling your runes is, here you'll see a screenshot of Rune Upgrade System. Follow this system, it'll tell you exactly how to upgrade your runes using what 3 runes or what combination of 2 runes and a gem to upgrade to the next quality step for your runes. So for instance, if you have 2 Mal runes and the gem that you need, you can upgrade it to an Is rune, and then trade the Is rune away if that's what you choose to do. So now what we're going to be getting into is rejuvenation potions. If you pick up 3 rejuvenation potions, you can put those in your cube, hit the transmute button, it'll make 1 full rejuve potion, which means that your health is instantly going to go from 0 to full completely in 1 use. The next cube recipe that I want to go over, which is kind of a big deal if you find an open socket piece of gear and you end up putting a rune word in it and you don't like what it does, or the rolls were pretty bad, you can put a heal rune, a scroll of town portal, in any item that you have socketed with runes or gems. Hit the transmute button. Fair warning, when you use this recipe, it will remove those completely, as in they're gone. You cannot get those runes back, but your base will still be the same exact piece that it was before. The next recipe I want to go over is how to socket pieces of gear. Normally people use the socket quest to get the max number of sockets on a piece of gear, but that's not always the best choice or not always an option for some people that have already used it. Here's the cube recipes for how to socket gear. Tal rune, Soul rune, and a perfect topaz takes a normal body armor and rolls random sockets on it. Whenever you socket a piece of gear in your cube, it's going to roll up to high-end stacking, the maximum amount of sockets it can have. What I mean by that is it can have 1, 2, 3, or 4, right? But the cube can roll up to 6. So it's going to take the 5 and 6 and stack them with the 4. You'll have a 3 and 6 chance to get a 4-socketed body armor instead of a 1 or 2 or 3 socket. That's not always a good thing, because some body armor you want 2 sockets for something like smoke, or something like 3 sockets for treachery. You're making a pole armor something for your mercenary. You want to put a Rao rune, an Om rune, A-M-N, a perfect amethyst, and the weapon inside the cube. Hit the transmute. It'll random roll whatever socket you get, and that's what you get. Another cube recipe that's really good is shields. Tal, Om, perfect ruby, and the shield will get you a random rolled shield for how many sockets it has. These cube recipes are huge for making rune words. It is probably the best way to make rune words if you're looking for something under maximum sockets. But again, fair warning, it is random. So don't be discouraged if you don't get the sockets you want. You're just going to have to find another base, try it again. It's a lot easier than going out and finding the actual socketed gear. That way you can actually cube roll superior gear very easily if you find the bases. Another thing that people use their cube for is upgrading their unique items. So you can upgrade your weapons and armor that are unique to its higher tier version. For instance, a crystal sword to a dimensional blade to a phase blade, or in armor cases, a light plate to a mage plate to an archon plate. If it's unique, you can use these cube recipes to be able to upgrade them. So the first cube recipe, which is the normal version to exceptional version, is a Rao rune, a Soul rune, and a perfect emerald for a weapon. For armor, it is a Tal rune, a shield rune, and a perfect diamond to go from normal to exceptional. For exceptional to elite, for instance, nightmare to hell version, you would need a Lum rune, a pole rune, and a perfect emerald for your unique weapons. For the armor, it is a Ko rune, a Lim rune, and a perfect diamond to go from, for instance, a mage plate to an archon plate. Another cube recipe that I use all the time is re-rolling blue items. What I do with my perfect gems is I will put 3 perfect gems inside the cube with a Grand Charm that I know is an item level 85 Grand Charm. And then I'll hit the reroll button, and then I have a chance to get a skiller with another base value like life or hit recovery or something like that. But the chances are very slim for you to be able to actually get a skiller, but that is a very good way to get a skiller without having to worry about, hey, I found a Grand Charm to drop. You can just roll it in your cube if you want to. The next cube recipe is going to be used all the time for anybody that wants to respec. If you notice, whenever you kill some of the bosses on hell, they will drop an essence. There's 4 essences. You put those essences inside the cube, hit the transmute button, it'll give you a token of absolution, which is the same exact thing as going to Akara in Act 1 after you complete the Den of Evil quest and literally respecking all of your stats and all of your skills. And then, of course, there's the one that nobody is actually supposed to speak about, Bo-Katan Portal and Wirt's Leg. You put those 2 things inside the cube, it'll actually create the secret cow portal, letting you farm all kinds of gear, an item level 85 area, and just blow through that thing trying to find high roots. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for whatever I use my cube for. Let me know in the comments below what you guys use your cube for the most, whether it's crafting or something like that. We'll probably actually get into crafting items later on in another video. But yeah, that pretty much does it for me, guys. If you like the video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you get notified whenever I go live and I post new videos. Stay updated on all the Diablo 2 content that I'm making. And as always, if you catch me on live stream, you can come into the chat. I'll pull you into a game with us. You can do chaos runs, bale runs, cow runs, magic find runs with us. We'll add you to the Wheel of Fortune wheel. We'll spin it up. Whoever gets the item gets the item. So as always, guys, have a nice day, and I'll catch you in another video.